guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video I am so excited to share with you 10 Dollar Tree DIYs for your Dollar Tree scarf. So in the last video, actually 2 videos back, you guys, I hauled several Dollar Tree scarves. The one that I'm wearing is actually a Dollar Tree Infinity scarf, and this is so warm and cozy, you guys. It's keeping me so warm. I'm so excited. And then also they had this really cute buffalo check plaid scarf. This one was rather large, so I'm excited to share some DIYs with you guys on this one. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys several different ways to style your Dollar Tree scarves, and also I want to share with you guys some DIY projects with these Dollar Tree scarves. So without further ado, let's jump into these 10 Dollar Tree DIYs for your Dollar Tree scarves. For all 10 DIYs, we're going to use 2 Dollar Tree scarves. And for this first DIY, we are going to create this beautiful pillow. You guys, this is going to be created out of 1 scarf and 1 automotive cloth. So grab your glue gun, scissors, and some hot glue, and let's get to crafting. So I just want to take one of those Dollar Tree automotive cloths and lay it out. And then we're going to take our Dollar Tree scarf. I'm just going to take and I'm going to lay this scarf out because I want to measure the length of this pillow. And I'm actually going to cut this scarf twice. And I love this scarf because it has the little line right there. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit longer than the line. And now I want to leave the fringe on one end. We're just going to go down again. So for this next step, you really want to line up your scarf ends. And then once you get it lined up, you're going to go ahead and just trim that fringe off because we want to reattach that later. Next, you just want to go ahead and hot glue or sew or fabric glue this centerpiece of your scarf together. And once you have that part glued together, you're just going to go ahead and go around the entire scarf and hot glue that down to your automotive cloth. Like I said, you guys can also sew this or use fabric glue as well. I don't have a sewing machine. I use hot glue for everything, and these actually come out pretty good with the hot glue. So you do want to leave one end of your pillow open so you have plenty of room to stuff your stuffing in. And then once you have all 3 sides securely glued down, you want to just flip your pillow inside it out and then use some stuffing. And I just used some stuffing from a throw pillow that I was no longer using. So once you have your pillow all stuffed and nice and fluffy and soft, you can go ahead and just hot glue that in together. Be careful on this part. It's easy to burn yourself on this part, but I just love how this came out. I think it's so wonderful. It's really soft and cozy. I will probably end up using it in my son and my husband's man cave. And then after you guys get the very end glued back together, you can go ahead and reattach that piece of scarf. I ended up having 2 ends of the scarf and only needing 1, so I'm going to use the other end of the scarf for another DIY. But it even looked really pretty on my sofa with my pink pillow, and it is so soft. You guys are going to absolutely love this Dollar Tree DIY scarf craft. So for this Dollar Tree DIY, I just used my infinity scarf and I cut out the shape of a stocking. I used that old sock as a guideline. And then once you have your stocking cut out, you can just go ahead and glue those 2 pieces together. And if you guys have a sewing machine or fabric glue, that will work really well too. I love to use hot glue on everything, and I've made these stockings for years like this, and they actually hold up really well. So once you have it hot glued all the way around, and then I left the opening of the top open because I just wanted to inside it out. And I also like to stuff my stockings if I'm using them for decor. you'll just go ahead and inside it out, and then you can choose whatever trims you love. And I had this beautiful lace trim from Dollar Tree, so I just went ahead and hot glued that to the top. Be careful when you're working with the lace trim from Dollar Tree and you're hot gluing, because it can burn the tips of your fingers. You can also use a spatula, but I do have really tough fingertips from all my crafting, so there we go with that. Now comes the fun part. I love adding ribbons and bows and just going super over the top and glam with my stockings. So if you guys have seen any of my stockings on Pinterest, you'll see I get pretty crazy. But for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and add these beautiful little Dollar Tree ribbons and then a really pretty button, and I'm just really thrilled. I thought this came out super sweet and festive, and just a great way to reuse that Dollar Tree infinity scarf. And of course you guys can use this really with any fabric, and I did attach that cute little pink fuzzy keychain that I found at the Dollar Tree as well. If you guys remember, I hauled that in my first Christmas episode, so check that out. But I thought it looked so pretty, and I added that fairy and a little makeup brush as if I was going to be using this to stuff for Christmas, and it's so sweet if you guys are going to use this for Christmas or just as decor. I also have to share with you a quick little fashion idea for your Dollar Tree infinity scarf. I added it to this black dress and green jacket for a pop of color. And you guys, I love getting bargains on my clothes too. I really honestly shop at Walmart and the thrift store quite a bit for my clothes. But I do love how this Dollar Tree scarf added that pop of color. Now we're just going to use this Dollar Tree scarf, and I am going to cut it to make about the size of a ribbon. So I'm just cutting two pieces, and this is the same scarf that we used for the stocking. I'm going to hot glue those two pieces together and then tie it around this brown package just to give this brown package a pop of color. And then I couldn't resist going in with some extra ribbons, and you guys again can get really creative with this and add some glitter or bells or a little ornament, and you have a beautiful fancy package for next to nothing. Now for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we just want to take one of those Dollar Tree clear ornaments. This is the smaller size, but you guys could use the larger size as well. And I'm just going to cut a scrap of that same scarf. I used one scarf on all of these projects for the plaid, and you're just going to push it into that little glass ornament. Actually, it's not glass, it's a plastic, but it's kind of like a glass appearance. So you're just going to push it in there and then reattach it, and then again you guys can get super creative with this and add whatever kind of bits and baubles and glam to really doll up your sweet little ornament. To this really pretty gold Dollar Tree Christmas tree that we spray painted. That was in my last DIY episode with the 10 Christmas tree Dollar Tree ideas. So I think it's coming out really beautiful, and I just love how many ways you can reuse this one little scarf. So next I'm gonna make a cozy for my mug. So this is actually Mr. Romantic's mug, but I wanted to make a cozy for it in case I decide to use it, just to keep it even more cozy and doll it up. And then when he wants to use it, I can just remove this. So you just wrap the scarf around, you're gonna hot glue one edge, and then I decided to add a cute little button, and then it made this really sweet, very cute and fashionable little mug cozy. Now for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to use just a piece of cardboard. I chose my kids' Uncrustable box, and I'm going to cut out 2 circles. What we want to do for this one is we want to make a really darling ornament out of the rest of that leftover scrap from the pillow that we made. So I just hot glued those 2 circle cardboard pieces together, and then I'm going to overlay this piece of scarf, and then I want to hot glue one side and put the scarf onto that part, and then I'm going to trim around it. You guys, this one is so easy. It would be great for a grandparent gift or a teacher gift. And then I just had this really sweet picture of me and my kiddos, and I added this cute little button and some ribbon, and voila, we have this darling, absolutely the sweetest ornament imaginable. And of course you guys can customize this to any kind of decor that you love. Now for the next part of this craft, we're going to hot glue this piece of scarf to this darling little ball jar, and you guys just hot glue it onto the jar, trim out the top, and add some ribbon, and you have this very festive, very sweet little container. You guys could put candy canes in it. I chose to go ahead and put some straws in there, but you guys could just really put anything fun and Christmassy that you love, that you want to display, that's going to tie in with whatever decor that you have. And here is that buffalo check plaid scarf. I just had to share it with you guys. I just paired it with this cute little oversized men's shirt, this black dress, some jeggings and black boots, and off we go. Now we're going to go ahead and do this cute little clothespin. So I just had this idea to make a really cute little clothespin out of this buffalo check plaid scarf. And you're going to hot glue the piece of scarf onto the clothespin and then just trim it off. And I think it's a perfect way to be able to add some ornaments to your tree, if this is the style of your decor that you're using on your Christmas tree. And you can also add some buttons to these to just glam them and doll them up, or you could add some jewels if you're like me, and you can just clip some of your family photos to your Christmas tree, and it just comes out super cute and delightful. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we want to make this darling little garland. So I just took the strips left over from the very end of that infinity scarf, and I just hot glued all the strips that I had left over together. And then I went in with some pom-poms. You guys can buy these in a big pack at Dollar Tree, and I alternated pink and black because that's kind of the theme of this little tree that I'm working on. And so you just hot glue that to the garland. Then you can use this garland on your mini tree, or you could even use a bigger scarf and use it on a larger tree, or hang it from your mantle. I think it came out so adorable and would be really perfect for a teen's Christmas tree or bedroom. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, remember that extra piece of scarf that we had left over. I'm just taking this Dollar Tree mini ornament. I added some hot glue to the top, and then I'm gluing some fringe just around this ornament. This is just kind of creating a cute little custom, very crafty little ornament, and it's using up the rest of that leftover trim. And so it's going to match in with the rest of this really darling little Christmas tree that we're doing. And of course I had to go a little bit extra and add a pom-pom. And then for this tree I did add the little xoxo at the top. I thought that looked so. It's time for a lunch break, and I'm just slicing up some healthy apples. You guys, I'm really doing my best to be healthy, and with my apples I'm also having some crackers and some chicken and wild rice soup. I love a hot soup during the fall and winter months. It's one of my favorite lunches to have. And I also love adding sour cream to my soup, you guys. I kind of have like a little bit of a sour cream addiction with soups, and I also like to add hot sauce to my soups. You guys comment and let me know, what is your favorite condiment to put on your soups or with your soups? You guys have also given me some really great soup recipes, so thank you for that. So thank you all so much for having lunch with me, and comment and let me know what you guys think about these Dollar Tree DIYs for your Dollar Tree scarves. I love how this pillow came out. It came out so snugly and amazing. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you for all of your kindness and love and support on my channel. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of my YouTube family, and check back for more DIYs. You guys, it's going to be an amazing season of DIYs. I love you guys so much. Thank you, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.